welcome back to Diablo's big beltless bot base. My name is Diablo, and today I'm going to try to do two things. I'm going to try to design a science block. Does that make sense? An area where all the science is housed, and I want to get to 200 robots in this center area. I'm going to force that a little bit. Mr. Andrew, I'm so sorry to hear that. And I understand that you had no sleep last night. All my best wishes, man. All my best wishes to you and your mom. Hopefully everything will be okay at some point. Hopefully. I don't pray, but if I did, I would certainly pray for you or for her. Now, I need to force some red chips coming out, because that's basically what we are stuck on, quote unquote. If we have a look at, no worries, time may be shorter than we thought. That is sad, my man. That is sad. Again, I wish you strength. If we look here, this is always stuck. This is always full. This thing is working harder than it should. Or, well, no, not really, but we're just not getting enough red in, which means it is always blocked on robot frame, or on red chips. Otherwise, this would have a lot more robots produced. So that's what I want to force, getting more red chips out. Now, that starts, obviously, with making a lot more green chips. So let's steal some of this iron. Get stuck inside a tree. Go to our green chip factory. And I'm going to use one of the green chip factories that actually is currently not being used. This just needs to keep on doing what it needs to do. And I'm just going to ingest some of this. And you know what? I'm just going to ingest that. So that can direct feed into that. I'm going to not place down this red box. Obviously, that all the green would be stolen from me. So I'm just going to go like this and just have that be made. Once we have a bunch of green, we can stuff that. Actually, I need to do that maybe. So we'd have, yeah, so that can empty out a little bit. Once we have a bunch of green, we can actually push those greens into the reds down here, and hopefully get a whole bunch of them. I'm hoping maybe 20 to 50, somewhere around there, because the robots only take 2, so if anything between 20 and 50 is anything between 10 and 25 new robots. And since we were already at 137, I believe, that would instantly put us towards that 150, 160 number. And I want to get to 200, but we can do this like maybe 2 or 3 times, and then we should be at that 200 number. That will obviously get everything working faster, and hopefully that kickstarts the process into a higher gear. So that's not bad. That's 139 green chips right there. So if we jump down here, I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to use a machine that's now not being used. So I'm going to push those in. I'm going to put 200 of these in there. Wait, why do I have one left over? That was weird. And I need plastics. Plastics we've got so many of. I'm just going to steal 100 out of here and just push that in here. That should be fine. It's 2, 4, and 2. So yeah, the biggest thing that's being eaten is the copper cable. But we got like, I don't know, millions of them, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh, and I need to put a box down here as well, out of which they don't get stolen. There you go. Alright, so that's going to take a little while. I'm going to set up a next run, which means, wait, what do I need? Ooh, I can actually top this up. You know what? What are we doing here? Yeah, this is empty. I am not, in fact, going to get copper in there. I got a box full of those wires here. I'm just going to steal another wire, another stack of wires, because I can. And then I'm just going to direct ingest. There we go. That should get us a whole bunch of green chips. And those can be used, again, for the red ones. So that's gonna make us very, very rich. Well, in red chips, at least. Obviously, it will not make us rich in real life. Otherwise, I would not have told you and I would keep the secret to myself. Yeah, because I want to get rich. I don't want to give away my secrets for getting rich. 42. How long will this... Oh. Alright, well that should be 2/3, so we should have 30 left by the time this is done. Because it takes 2 of that and 1 of that. Is that... Oh, it takes 3 of that and 1 of that. Wait, that does not compute. How does that 2... I don't know. It's too hard to calculate. It's too hard to do math. I've had a hard day at work. So I'm allowed some leeway. I think I'm allowed some leeway. Actually, there's lots of them in here. You know what? I'm actually going to just go like this and set up a second one with that one. So we get them even faster. There you go. Now we get twice as many green reds. Isn't that perfect? I like it. How much is in here still? Let's have a look. That takes 4, so there's about 25 more in there. You know what? We already have 20. Let's start using them. We'll come back for the rest in a moment. I just want to make sure we have more robots in the air as fast as possible. There we go. So we started at 139, and we are ending up at 6 more, but... we have 6 left, so that's 3 more. So as long as this just keeps on running, which honestly I don't see why not. Can I get through? Thank you. This one's stuffed. This one has overspill. This has not. But then again, this takes 10 seconds. Oh, it does actually. This takes 10 seconds to build, and this takes 20 seconds to build. So yeah, that should not be an issue. So we just need to have a little bit of patience. 146. 146 is the number to beat. So to speak. Which means, in turn, that I only need about 50 more. It's 2 reds per robot. I think. I could check that for a moment, but I think so. Yeah, 2 reds per robot. Which means that's another 8 robots. I'm going to count that as 20. So that's another 10 robots right there. So that's 157. Yeah, I need about 60, 40, 80 red. I need about 80 red to get to that elusive 200 number. Now, why do I want 200 robots? I don't know, because it sounds neat or something. Don't ask me so many difficult questions. Jeez. I'm hoping that 200 will get us to a reasonable state where things will maybe not take care of themselves, because that's already happening, so that might not be the way to describe it, but I might as well do that. That's going to take forever. Take care of themselves a little bit faster? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to... That's my ultimate goal, right? Is to have somewhat of a reasonable amount of work being done over a given time. And having more robots will allow more stuff to happen, basically. That's what it comes down to. Another 20, so that's another 10 robots. Perfect. Perfecto. And it just takes a little bit of time, and then we'll start designing around our... Oh, it's done. It's done. We'll start designing around our science block. Now, there is one thing that I've been thinking about concerning our science block. Another 17 robots. Perfect. There we go. Oh. We are at 152 already. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. What we started at? 132, I think. So it's another... We already added 20 robots. Perfect. So one thing I've been thinking about is, should I have a single block with all the science colors in there and some labs, or should I have one block per color, allowing us to potentially build bigger if needed, which means we need a lot more space. It's going to be kind of a lot more hard to... Well, maybe not harder to set up, because the basic principles of the design will be the same. We just copy and paste it a bunch of times, right? But it might be harder to get all the resources to one spot. It will also mean that if I do that, we will have to export the science packs. So the center robots, which will mean more center robots, sure, center robots, can transport that to a single block that is purely for the labs. I don't know. I could just make it small, quote unquote small. I mean, that plus black and orange. I mean, the only one that... orange? Did I just say orange? I meant purple. Sorry about that. The only thing that I'm worried about right here is I will probably never be able to get white science into the same block. That's just going to be impossible. The size of factory that you need for... I mean, technically... You could get away with one assembler for everything, but then getting white science will take about 14 hours, which, you know, not very economical. So that's not what we're going to be aiming for. We're not aiming for any specific number, by the way, because I don't want to have that headache. So I'm just going to go with the 6 that we have for each. Is it 6 or 8? We have for each one. 2, 4, 6, 8. Fine. 8 for everything, 6 for those, and 6 for those, because those are fast to build anyway. Or something. Some other bad excuse. Actually, we could go for 8 for all of these. I don't know yet. I don't know. Let's go for 8 for all of them. Because that just seems like it works right now. So... if we do go for 8 or for all of them, how does that translate to the speed at which we need to get white science? I kind of don't know yet. That's the exciting part. We still need to figure that one out. What I do know is that it will not fit inside one of these neat little blocks. Now, again, we have near infinite space to go to the right, or in this case on this side to the left, but obviously I don't want to have a very elongated setup, because that kind of defeats the purpose. So having it reasonably within a square-ish space is obviously preferred. Actually, you know what? I want to test something out. I don't need to do that. I don't even need to teleport anymore. I would like to see... Oh my god. I think I have a singular one as well. Beep, bop, boop. No, wait, why do I not have a singular one? Do I only have the large one? Alright, well, never mind. I do need to teleport. I need to teleport right in here and copy this. Really? What was that? There we go. And then, oh, no. I need to go into maps. And then, okay, let's have a look. See, because that fits in perfectly. Oh my. That actually fits in so nice with the rest of this. That actually fits perfectly. So we could opt to have solar power in separate blocks behind this. and then just start building that out. I don't know if I want to do that, but it's could be nice. Could be nice. Don't know yet. We're going to have to find out. Train traffic will be a bitch, though. That's... oof. How would I want to... oh, I don't want to think about that right now. I don't want to think about that right now. Let's get the hell out of here. Research is still going. That is very nice to see. What are we at right now? 164. Very nice. So we added 30 robots already just by... well, basically standing around and kickstarting it a little bit. Ooh, another 30. So that's another 15 robots. I am very happy. I don't know if we ran out of red chips already in this thing. Actually, we didn't. This is just a matter of time because this just takes 20 seconds. What's our power like? Power is good, actually. Power is fine. All right, cool. I'm happy about that. So that's going to take, well, 20 seconds for each robot. So let's say 35 robots. Oops, 34 robots. Times 20 seconds. So that would be 340, 700 seconds. So 10 minutes. 10 minutes we'll have those 200 robots. Provided I can, you know, get enough, whatchamacallit, red chips in there. So back to the problem at hand. How do I make a block out of each color? Or am I going to just have 6 colors in one block and then just one block for white science and we fly it out to the other side? That might be just a thing. That might just be the thing that I need to do. Yeah. Maybe? I mean, what do we do with the space that's left? I mean, yes, we still want to have a mini mall of stuff, or rather an actual mall of stuff, but then we still have, like, space left over. Granted, we can do something of a trash sorter, maybe, that we can use, but, you know, that's stretching it a little bit, because do we really need it? Hey, Mr. Darkstorm, thank you for the sub. That is very much appreciated. Thank you very much. 26 months already. Holy smackadoodle. That's a lot, my man. That's a lot. But then there's still more to be built. I suppose we could cross that over. I don't know. We've got technically 7 colors, so if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the 7th and then minimal there, then that's one too long. No, I don't think I want to stretch that out too long. Okay, decision has been made. We're going to stick with 1 block for 6 colors, if I can make it fit, and we will I want all of that. Yeah, sure, whatever. And then we'll add a separate block for the rocket and thus the white science. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I could always just get this low density structure in this area if it means that, you know, it makes it even on both sides. I'm not opposed to that at all. Making the travel time shorter for the robots, always a good thing. Always a good thing. Now, I need to find a spot where I can safely design stuff. Oh, look at that. Nice, we found one. We just happened to find one. Is there a little bit, you know, I know I'm demanding a lot, but is there a little bit of a cleaner area that is not infected by green stuff? Yeah, exactly. I don't know. This should be fine. This is fine. Let's place this down and tear it apart, because I also would like to have... Do I still have one of those? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Actually, you know what? Control Z. Control V. Let's make a block first. There you go. Now we've got our measurement for the block itself, but also for our center robot port right there, which, you know, is essential for these boxes to work right here. Okay? So, everything else can go. Everything else can go. There you go. Wait. That's dumb. Oh, that's... Never mind. Never mind. There you go. Let's get that one out of the way. All of those. Perfect. Those ones and those ones. So that's our clean block. Perfect. Obviously, this is the line we want to avoid and want to stay on the right side of. I'm going to go here. I'm going to put this a little bit outside of the... Wait. A little bit outside of this area. So we can tear it apart. Am I going to get labs somewhere else? Or am I going to do that in the same room? Or in the same block? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. You know what? I'll let the size of what we are about to build decide that. If it turns out that 6 colors in one block is just barely fitting, then the labs go somewhere else. If it in fact turns out that it's easy peasy, well, in that case, you know what? Let's oh, what's that? Go away. Let's place them in the same block because that's basically better. I have no idea how I am going to set this up just yet. I'm gonna have to Tetris my way through this. What I am going to do, by the way, is I'm going to set up some perimeters for myself. So I don't want to go... Technically, I wouldn't want to go beyond this point. So I don't want to go beyond this point, and I also want to stay at least one away from that, in you know, because of lights that we might need. So at least that, right? At the very, very least that. We'll do that. We'll do that on this side as well. These walls are gonna go away at some point. They are just here right now to give me a guideline as to where I want to build. This this needs to stay, obviously, because that is touching that on the edge of where it can. So we have everything else to work with. Okay. So if I have this, does it matter which... No, it really doesn't matter, does it? So if I know these are wooden boxes and I need to exchange those for red and blue boxes, of course. Am I gonna go like this? No, I think I want to go like this. This seems smarter. So this goes here, that goes there. That just looks neat, I guess. Let's stuff that in there. Now, green. Green, green, green. I also need to make it longer because I said I wanted 8 of everything, right? Yeah. So let's copy that one. Well, there's a little downside for you. Do I want to have space in there? I don't know. I could. I mean, maybe we do that, though. Hold on. I said I wanted 8, so let's make 8. There you go. Perfect. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. Yes. If I want to make green 8 as well, it's actually going to be a little bit longer. That kind of feels bad. And I want to maybe do the placements on the same side, so the blue boxes all next to each other. Ooh, yeah. That would mean I would have to turn that around. Well, that really doesn't matter because, you know, yeah, it doesn't matter where they are. We're not talking about belts. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Let's, but then we get one longer. I don't like longer. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. So now all the provider chests, sorry, the requester chests are on the same side, and all the provider chests are on that side too. There you go. It's a little unfortunate that I actually have a blue box here. So I'm going to stick that just outside because I don't actually want to have those. I just want to ghost them in. And I could do that by holding down the shift key, of course. But, you know, that makes my finger hurt. So I'm not going to do... Oi! Oh, poop sickle sticks. Ah, okay. Never mind. We're going to do that anyway. Because I got too many reds. There you go. So that's the output for red and green. Ah, am I going to 2, 4, 6? See, if I'm going to make this 2 bigger, that doesn't look as nice, does it? But, no, because the rest will be 8 as well. I don't want to do that. Okay, so here's the new idea, idiom, guideline. The colors need to be 8 long. We don't need to necessarily need to make 8 assemblers that make 8 packs. So this is going to be 8 long, but only 6 machines, which is fine, by the way, for what we want to achieve. But this, to make it even, is going to be 8 long. I could take this out. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's the thing. If I look at yellow right now, for instance, this one. Now that's obviously not going to be in a single row. Because look at it. And I kind of do really like this design. It is compact, everything feeds into each other, and it works. I really like this design. Downside, of course, it's a little bit chunky. But we could do something like that. That could work. I mean, I don't mind going a little bit further backward. I just don't want to have everything backward. The problem is we don't have that much room. Like in here, for instance. See? Ooh. Ooh. Apparently we do have a RoboPort in there, which we don't need. But we could make use of that. Now, unfortunately, I cannot shove it there because that is just a little bit too long. And we would go beyond the walls of where we want to go. Like I said, this is not going to work. We cannot move that RoboPort. Just keep that in mind. We cannot move that RoboPort. That is our center line. That is our anchor for every block. So we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We are going to think about how we can make this work. What about if I give it its own corner right here? That would work. That would work deliciously. Now, it does mean we would have a whole gap in here, which kind of stinks, but we could, of course, give red and green a little bit more breathing room and push that down a little bit, just for aesthetic's sake. I like the way this looks, by the way. All the nice blue boxes next to each other, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm just saying we could make it look a little bit more aesthetic. That means we need to think about purple and black. Purple and black. Wait, where's blue? Oh my god, I forgot about blue. Nobody said anything. No one's paying attention. This one starts here. There we go. What about blue? You're right, I forgot about blue. Let's output that way. Does that fit? It does. And we don't get a gap. Can I do... Oh, that would have been so nice. Okay, we can do that way, I suppose. I would want to have the power be at the same distance, because that's just nice to have, basically. So that is now in a straight line. Why is you not... Oh, you was touching. You was just hard to see. And we have the output for these boxes also next to each other, which I kind of don't, mind. Do I want to limit the output of these boxes? That's actually an interesting one. I am not entirely certain that that will be needed. I don't think we will be creating that much stuff that much fast, if that makes sense. But maybe we want to... Ooh, 76%. Nice. Maybe we want to limit that a little bit? Maybe? Oh, by the way, I'm also going to get rid of these red wires because, honestly, we don't need them. And if I don't have to design for them, then I don't want to. And we don't... Like I said, we don't need them. And I have the option now to not use them and not have to rebuild an entire section of factory. So I might as well just do it. There we go. And then this one's the easy one. Whee! There you go. Obviously, I need to copy this stuff as well. That's we're gonna fix everything. Can't you share red boxes between green and blue? Yes, I can. But do I want to? No, I can't. Well, not if I do it this way, because these are not green. So if these output to here, technically, I suppose we could output blue into that one as well. I mean, yes. Do I want to, though? Do I want to have mixed output boxes? What is it? What do I gain by having mixed output boxes? Snapper Scotty says, Andrew, you're making Diablo think this is dangerous. He could hurt himself. This is true. Could do that with the blue ones as well. That's not entirely true, though. Well, yes, it is true, but... Actually, yes, it is true. Huh. Well, in this case, that would be true. You gain cramming everything together. So SOP? What is SOP? What is SOP? Standard operating procedure. This is true. I do like cramming stuff together. You are absolutely right about that. You are absolutely right about that. You know what? in the spirit of that, yeah, you're right. Let's shove everything together. There we go. We're gonna figure out how I want to have that, set up later on. But for now, we are actually going to just do that because it's funny as fuck, and I think it's hilarious. Let's do it. These we need to think about how we're going to set those. Wait, were these already set up? Did it? Wait. Z. No, these were not set up yet. Okay. Perfect. So I didn't ruin anything. Hold on, did I ruin on this side? Nope, I didn't ruin anything. Good. Boop. We'll set that up in a moment. Saves us 2 spaces here. I like it. This we're going to leave where it is, I suppose. Now we can have a look. Right. Hold on. There go. All right, these should already be set up. Yep. Perfect. Now we can have a look at... Which one do we want to do first? Purple or black? I think black, maybe. We could even rotate this, by the way, and have them like this way. If that, in the end, turns out to be nicer looking. Like I said, we need to Tetris this. What do we need for black science? What do we need for black science? Where is black science? Actually, purple would be sooner than black, but whatever. Wait, or did I already do black? Did I already? Oh, I did. Never mind. Black is clearly sooner. I need bullets. Okay, hand grenades, which is iron and coal. So that's 2 ingredients. Walls, which is easy because that's only stone. And bullets is what again? Because I really don't remember. But we are about to find out. There you go. Nope. Wait, where's the normal? Oh, you're right. You can start with normal bullets already. So we had... Wait, we had iron, stone, and coal. And iron. Copper and steel. Okay. Okay. We should be able to make this really compact. Really, really compact. Do I not have actual thingamabobs with me? How can I design something if I can't show it? Hold on. Le teleport. Where did I leave those? Does anyone remember where I stuck those arms and... Oh my god, I've lost my stuff. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Woohoo! What is teleport in Dutch? Yes, exactly. It's like exactly what it says on your text. Teleport. Well, maybe pronounced a little bit more Dutch, but it's written the same. Or is it with 2 O's? It is, in Dutch, it would be pronounced... Actually, there is an extra letter in there. Teleporteer. Teleporteer. Of teleporteren. Teleport. To teleport. Anyway, enough Dutch lessons. We want to design something that is something we do have. I almost thought we didn't have this one yet. Which means we need 3 ingredients. Oh my goodness. How am I going to put 3 ingredients into one line? Everything sucks. Actually, what is the build speed of this? It is 10 seconds. Okay. So, given that this is 10 seconds, how much build speed does bullets have? 3 seconds and 1 second for one bullet. And this is 3 seconds for one bullet. Magazine, I know. Which in turn means I can feed 3 of these with 1 of this. So this is 3. So I can theoretically feed 3 of these with 1 of these. That's going to be hard. That's going to be hard to do. I could do a 2 for 1. Make these bullets. And then feed both sides, which easily done because, you know, we've got 3 seconds to make one. Do we need 1 or 2? Yeah, we only need the 1. So 3 seconds there, 3 seconds there. We've got 3 seconds left over to just chill out and do nothing. Obviously, that's not going to happen, but this shape is going to get weird. This shape is going to get weird. We are having this one in the middle. And then these ones over here. Now this can feed those 2. This can feed these 2. Still need hand grenades and walls to go in. Hand grenades and walls. I mean, the easiest solution obviously would be to go like this and go hand grenade, feed up and down. What's the build speed on this? Ooh, actually, no, that does not work. What is the build speed on walls? Half a second. So that one is clearly the one that needs to be in the middle of this and can feed both of these up and downs, right? So that's that. Now we still need walls or hand grenades. Hand grenades are actually a 1-to-1. Well, it's not a 1-to-1 ratio. That's not fair to say because this takes 8 seconds. Why am I not real building this? The hand grenades take 8 seconds and the black science takes 10 seconds. So it's not really a 1-to-1 ratio, but for all intents and purposes, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So that is what that block would look like most ideally. Now, this is obviously not going to work and extremely stupid because how in the heavens am I going to get iron into this machine? All the other machines are accessible and I can easily get materials into them, but this one's obviously not accessible. So I would have to cut that and give myself some room. There. I'm getting seasick already. Obviously, we would have to... I already have that one, so we can just take this away. Offset that either to the same side or just on purpose to the other side. No, same side is better. Same side is much better. Which in turn allows us to get this one in here for him. What was the other one again? 2 other ones? Again. I mean, we could, in theory, move this out one. Nope, we cannot, because we need this to feed into that. So let's place some stuff down, shall we? So that feeds into that. I'm drunk. That feeds into that. Oh my. That feeds into that. That feeds into that. And now you miss... Nope, because you have nothing to do with that one. That one goes there. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Move the walls out one. Walls do not need yellow ammo. Whoa! No, they don't. That's silly. Sorry about that. Move the walls out one? Better. Better. Better? Is it better though? Let's see. If I take this and put it there, and I do that, and I put it back where we originally had it. Poop. Oh my goodness. I'm messing things up. And then... So this would go there, and that would stay there, and that one could be maybe something like that. It really doesn't matter which side we choose, but I do want to keep them both sides the same. It does allow for a nice little thing in here, but honestly, we had room for that anyway. Well, no, we didn't actually, because everything's one off. So yeah, this is actually kind of nice. Because we can do one in there and one in there, for instance. Now, that's a little bit ridiculous, but okay. That kind of works. That kind of works. I like it. Then we've got everything, with the exception of the walls, in line again. Plus, it also allows us to do wall intakes. And I'm going to do that double because I'm a glutton for pain, apparently. Now, is this very smart? No, you know what? We are not doing that. We are not doing that. We are going to go like this and like that. So we have some semblance of, you know, balance. Yeah, I like this. I like this better. Okay, so we are feeding the wall stone. That's never going to be fast enough. That's never going to be fast enough. How many robots do I need? We're going to have to think about that one. We are going to have to think about that one. Yes, good. Indeed. What is the next one? So this needs two stuffs. 1, 2. Yeah, steel and copper. This is growing. I don't like it. If I remember... Ooh. You are right, sir. You are absolutely right, sir. Which in turn means I need a smelter right there. Do I actually have... I do have smelters. Go away, you. You are right. You are right. You are right. And when you're right, you're right. So we can leave that one there. That one would feed into there. And then that one would feed into there. Oh my. Okay. We got our 3 going into that one. That's 1 being fed from there and there. This one, stone or coal and... Actually, yeah, let's keep it there. I could go from here. I'm not entirely sure I want to do that. Because we've got these ones on the outside. If I could avoid... Wow, was that very loud? Sorry about that. If I can avoid these outside ones, then I'd probably want to have it like this, so the next factory can be stuck right close up. But I don't think I can get these moved away, because I'm stuck with these 2 being fed into here, which means this is either not going to the left and not going down. So there is no way for me to make that room, which is fine. We are almost there, actually. This takes 2, feeds into that. That takes 3, feeds into that. That takes 1, feeds into that. Now this is not going to be smelting fast enough. How much does this need? 5 stone bricks? Obviously, it's never going to be fast enough because it's impossible for us to smelt 5 stone bricks every half second, bringing those stones in by, or those rocks or earth or whatever you want to, dirt, in by robots. I don't think that's going to be viable. Now, they are going to be delivered by train, so there's something that we could work on. But what's the smelting speed of this? Oof. 1 brick every 3.2 seconds. Wow. Times 5 means every 16 seconds we'll get 1 wall. That is unacceptable. That is absolutely, completely unacceptable. Without a doubt, unacceptable. I cannot do it this way, because that means we get 1 wall into here every 16 seconds, and then 1 into there 1 into there every 32 seconds. Because 16 and then 16 there, so another 16 before it goes there. Yeah, that is not the way to do things. Okay, good to know. So we're going to outsource our wool production, which means we are going to get something like that. Easy peasy. We ingest stone in here, and we output wool into there, into a box right there. Oh my god, I clicked everywhere except where I needed to. Red boxes everywhere. I'm not sure how many of these I want. Black produces per 2, does it not? Yes. Whilst blue produces per 3, I think. Wait, is that true? No. Ah, only the yellow does. Okay, okay. It's 24 seconds versus 10 seconds. And again, we don't need that much. Oh, actually, we might need way more military research sooner than we think, because we are building with biters, so to speak. Okay. Okay. All right. That, how, I said. Technically, I'd need half the amount of blues to keep up. Well, sorry. I said that wrong. What I meant to say was I need half the amount of blacks versus blues, because this takes 24 seconds to create. This takes 10 seconds to create. So if I have 8 of these, I technically only need 4 of these to keep up with the same production amount, which is interesting. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The walls take half a second to build, but not really, because they are dependent on bricks. Black science takes 10 seconds. So I have 10 seconds to make 2 walls. I have 10 seconds to make 2 walls. Or 10 bricks. If I want to keep it going. Per machine. Per machine. Of course. Which means if I want to have if I want to have ten bricks. Sorry, I'm trying to calculate this without using the actual, Kirk McDonald calculator. See if I can still do that. It takes 3.2 seconds to make 1 brick. So to make 10 bricks with 1 machine, with 1 smelter, takes 32 seconds. Okay, that makes sense. So if we have 2 machines, it takes, well, about 16 seconds, which is still too much. Because we only have 10. So if we break it down again, we can do it with 4 machines in 8 seconds. Okay. That makes sense. That is, of course, given speed 1. But this has crafting speed 2, which means we only need half the amount. Yes, if I'm calculating that correctly. Which means we need 2 of these per 1 of these. Unless I'm completely wrong, but we'll see. Okay. So we need, if we want 4 machines, 8 of these smelters. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's nice, because that's the same as one of these rows right here. I like that. I like that symmetry. Since we don't need to smelt in here, and we maybe want to smooshify this a little bit, can we get this maybe a little bit more in line? Again, I can feed 3 of these black sciences with 1 of these heavy-duty bullets. So I don't want to do a row of black science and then a row of heavy bullets and a row of light bullets underneath each other, because that is just wildly inefficient, and I don't want to do that. But there must be an easier way of doing this. If I move this up by 1, I can move this in here. because I'd still get my two ingredients going in this way. This can go back into the center. And then we can lose the outside one. I'm just going to focus on half of this. Yeah, I'm just going to focus on half of this. Okay, let's do the same over here. Let's do the same over here. So there's a start. Is this what I think it is? Yes, it is. Okay. That means we can... maybe... oh, wait. Combine these two in here. Losing the outside ones. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. Obviously, we would still need to have these ones here to make that function. And we can have this one here to feed into that. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Are we getting this wrong? I am getting... no, we're not getting this wrong, because we could do this for the walls. All of these walls can be delivered there. And obviously on this side as well. I don't mind this. I don't mind this at all. Downside is, of course, it is a little bit more chunky. Yeah, it's a little bit more chunky. That's, I mean, that's okay. We do still have our 4 machines producing every 10 seconds, which is fine. How do we output that? Well, I would say just to the center of that. So we can double up on the boxes here, and then maybe do that for aesthetic's sake. Yeah, that just might look nicer. I'm gonna keep it that way. Now, power-wise, this is... yeah, this does suck a little bit. What's the size of this power? See if I could have it down the center here. Yeah, okay. We'll see. How do these two combine? Well, they really don't. They really don't. Because the shapes are wildly different, of course. Since these are basically individual single machines that are not interconnected like these ones are, I could maybe... yeah, but then it gets bulky again. Do we care? No, because it doesn't need to go any bigger. It does not need to grow any bigger. And we've already decided that we're going to move our walls by robot instead of direct ingestion. So... wait, do we only need 2? Okay. Let me think about this for a moment. If I do this and go away. Actually, or rather, be like that. That might not fit. Yeah, that might not fit. Okay, so we can't do that. This is actually not... go away. Not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. It's oh, right. Oh, poopsicle sticks. Right. Theoretically, I could do this with 1. But do I really want to? I don't want it to get stuck, though. That's my biggest fear there. If that gets stuck, then the entire machine grinds to a halt. Now, we only need 1 steel, 5 copper every 3 seconds. So we could set the arm to just do one thing, and it should never get stuck, theoretically. But I kind of do like this idea of having... oh, we could even feed this one from there. Yeah. Keep it nice and clean. I like that. I like that. That is nice. That is nice. I like it. So we have our stone coming here. Oi, what the hell? Sorry about that. I forgot one. Or a few. We've got our stone coming in here. We only need, well, only, quote unquote. We need 2 of these to feed one of this. Oh, are you skipping the wall? Oh, Pope sickle step. Sticks. Yeah, I am skipping the wall step. Thank you for that, Mr. Rusty Troll. I got excited there for a moment. Gosh darn it. I got excited there for a moment. Dang it, I forgot the entire wall bit. You are absolutely right. That ruins everything. Just change them through assemblers? No, because I don't think... Let me just check something real quick. Yeah, these take half a second. So, it's not that I need 2 assemblers of walls, because those are built really fast. I need 2 smelters of stone to make bricks to feed that one assembler that can feed it really fast. Dang, I was so close. I was so close. Okay, let's murder that. Okay. What if I do that? Right? Make these into... Do I still have that one? Did I ever make that one? Yes, I did. There we go. Oops, misclick. Let's say I do this one. Go away. Let's say I do this one. How am I going to feed 2 smelters worth of stuff in here? Obviously, I can do that, right? I can do that. Makes it not as compact as I want it. Makes it not as compact. I could also do this. Makes it a little bit lopsided. I'd prefer to go like that. Not as pretty. Definitely not as pretty. What if we just built this out? Just to see what it looks like, okay? Just to see what it looks like. It does mean we can have our 2 inputs right there. I click everywhere except where I need to. There we go. And I do that, and then I do that, and then we do that. I mean, it works. It's not as nice looking. I know that I still need input for the stone, but we can do that on the inside. It's not as nice looking. It works, and it kind of, I think, if we make this a thing, it kind of fits in line with this. So that is actually not a bad thing. That is... I will say that is one of the things that maybe is redeeming for this design. It does line up neatly with those inside colors right there, the green and the blue, and it has the same exact width, which that is something that's worth something. I do need to keep in mind that we have this much room for... Oh no. Those red boxes are not being touched on the outside. Oh no. I've ruined everything. Huh. Also need stone input for... Yes. Like I said, I can put the stone I can put the stone on the inside like that. That's not a problem, right? That'll, yeah, I didn't forget. But I did kind of forget that the red doesn't, or the orange area doesn't completely reach the outside of that edge. That sucks. Do I need to make my wall smaller so that we need to fit how? I'm not gonna, well, okay, here's the thing. I was gonna say I'm never gonna be able to fit everything in here, but to be fair, we can in fact place this one there, and like I said, elongate our block, right? Starbucks says, Diablo, can you move red/green/blue down 5 squares? No, I don't think I have 5 squares, sir. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. I've got 3 squares down. And this is 5 indeed, so we'd be 1, 2, 3 right there with red. I might as well pick that up. We would be right there with red. Now the output for this could in fact go down. Jesus, burpees. It's only this one that's in the way, right? Well, if we move that one to here, we could output this downward. It's gonna look a lot less nice though. It's gonna look a lot less nice. Plus, no, how does... Oh, well, power-wise would be good, actually, because this could power everything up to... It does touch everything. Yeah, it does touch everything, so we wouldn't need these ones. We can cut this and place that there. Now, where do we reach? Oh, we could only move one up if we wanted and or needed to. Okay, it does mean that we need to move... this one away. Yeah. And that needs to go there. If we want to keep the power where it is. I mean, I could move the power in one on both sides, but that would just move it from here to here, so that wouldn't do anything. I don't like this separate blue one there, and I kind of don't like mixing these blues and these reds together. Ugh. But I guess we've got no choice. Huh. It also breaks another thing, by the way. It also breaks the fact that this is now no longer the same width as the other one, which also isn't very nice. It also isn't very nice. Were these set up? These were set up. So if I just go like this, I can make that work before we copy that. Okay. I cannot go 5 down. I can go 3 down. Maybe I just pull them apart then. No one says these ones have to go next to each other. They don't have to. What if I take blue away? I can get red back up to here, move that down 5. Where's blue gonna live? Well, we can do black in here. Ooh. Yeah, that needs to move as well. Damn. Also 5 steps. Now those 5 steps I can do. These 5 steps I can do, actually. Believe it or not. Because it was right there. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that fits. Not the best, but it fits. Makes use of the room that we have. Which means we can align this one. No, you idiot. This one. Somewhat the same. We could align it with the outside. Sure, sure. That could be our black. Obviously, like I said, whoa. Like I said, our stone would be on the inside anyway, so that should not be a problem because this is our outside line. So these are easily inside of that area. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Why not? Why not? Like I said, I do not like these to be on the... Nope. What did I do? I do not like this being in here. I don't like mixing these colors. And I don't like that one there as well. So, there you go. Solved that problem right there. Now. Am I insane, by the way? What is red? I might have missed something here. Copper and gear wheels. Right. And these ones? Gear wheels, green, and iron. Wow, copper and gear wheels, green and iron. Where's green and iron gonna come from? I'm gonna have to make mixed boxes, and I don't like that. But I kind of have to, don't I? Maybe I do tear these apart. Maybe I do tear these apart. Obviously, this cannot stay here because that does not reach that. So, yes. Let's cut blue. You stole my boxes. There we go. Let's cut green. Yeah, because I cannot... Yo, no. Wait, no, that's never gonna work. I mean... No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I refuse. I refuse. Having multiple roboports in the middle is not the worst solution. You're gonna need the charging places anyway. This is true, but remember, I cannot go up or down with those for fear of touching the other ones, right? I can especially not go left, because we only have one step there. I could perhaps go a little bit up, as long as I stay within my block. I will say that this is true. I could go like maybe... Yeah, but then... Okay, well then we can move that one down again. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I get it. I get it. Poop. Copy, maybe. And then carefully leave that thing where it is. There we go. Stick those back into the outside line again. That's actually perfect. And then we could double up on those, actually. Again, you're right about the charging points. You are, because this is going to be one busy station. There's so many request boxes here. That's going to be an issue, by the way, for smelting as well. We need to figure out how we're going to solve that. I was thinking I'm just going to go like this, basically. And have a whole bunch of smelting on the back end of this. Because obviously I can't go forward because that would instantly touch that one. But I can go backwards. I can't put it in the middle here. But that's a problem for another day. Here there's a lot of requests going to happen. So, okay, if we do this, now we do touch the outside. So this can stay. I still don't like green and red touching. I will say that. So I'm going to do that. Oopsie daisy. Do that. And now figure out what the hell is going on where. These ones are basically the same because they need 2, yes, and these need 2, so those are all the same. So the only difference here is this. Now we do need, let's have a look, 3 ingredients for this, out of which 1 is combined, so that one does not need to be there. 1 is combined, so that one will be a red one. Is there only 1 combined? I thought there were 2. Red chips, or rather red science does orange and gear wheels, and this, what am I looking at? Arms. This does, and this does. So gear wheels is the common denominator. So, like so. Gear wheels and gear wheels. Copper and copper. Okay. And then this is iron plates. This is iron plates and green chips. Okay. Now how does blue fit into this? Well, technically I could take those 2 away. No, I can't take those 2 away because that would kind of defeat the purpose of that. Okay. Can I make this 1 wider? No, I cannot. So I cannot make those be at the same row. Which is kind of shitty, but I guess it's what it is. Oh man, that... am I gonna combine boxes? Sorry about that, folks. I need to think about these things, you know? I need to figure this out. So if I do combine red and green, which I don't want to do, but if I do combine red and green on the input side, I can make both red and green and blue be the same height in this case, which will look nice. What is our reach, by the way? So if I place this down like so, just for temporary sake, there we go. We'd still need to go back here, because purple, how the hell am I going to get purple in here? And I haven't even talked about... No, the purple is still the weird. White one is later. Jamort says, why are you crafting yellows? Bad color joke, red and green. Thank you, sir. Bye. You're right. We shouldn't. Because there's no such thing as yellow science. Actually, wouldn't that be wonderful if you could just combine science packs into other color science packs? You just make the RGB, well, depends on which G you're going with, but in this case, the RGB of red, green, and blue, and from there you make either purple, yellow, or what was the other? Well, black is a little bit, you know, mix everything together, or is that white? I don't know. Yeah, that would be nice. Just combining those packs, that would be a nice machine to set up. But that is not the case, and I understand why they didn't, because that would make the more expensive, more exclusive sciences, the later sciences, way too cheap and easy to get, because you'd only need to basically set up 3 sciences to get everything. So that's, I guess, why they didn't do that. I also need to make purple. And purple is a whole different batch altogether. Purple takes rail, electric furnaces, and productivity modules. Get damn! Productivity modules actually are the easiest to do in this, because it's one machine that takes a red chip and a blue chip, and then we're done, right? Or a red chip and a green chip, and then we're done. Rail takes iron, stone, steel, and furnaces. Oh my goodness, furnaces take steel. Oh, another set of bricks. No, why more bricks? I don't like bricks. Bricks are the bane of my existence. And it's a little bit of a downside of having bricks for two colors, because that means it's very nice that these ones are here to feed this machine, but, well, we're direct feeding it, aren't we? Never mind, never mind. We've taken out the boxes that we had before. I'm talking poop now. So, purple is a rather sizable setup in and of itself. So, maybe I designed that first, so I know what I'm working with. I'm going to leave this question mark open, because I might go with a row like this, rather than going wider, if that means we can get everything smooshed in. We'll have to wait and see. Let's design some purple, shall we? Let's design some purple. Now, like I said, we can't set that up because we haven't researched purple yet. Ooh, 82%. Hold on. I want to see. We've been at it for a little while. I want to see how many. Oh, my. Where the hell are you coming from? Wait, where the hell are you coming from? That's not an angle. What? Were there still trees needed to be removed there? And why weren't they removed like eons ago? I mean, that's the only reason that robots would be coming from this direction that way. Am I completely losing it? I'm going to ignore that, actually. How many robots do we have? 199. The magic number has almost been reached. Okay. Do we still have some red in a box? We are definitely making more red. We are definitely making more red. We're going to push over to that 200 number, and anything beyond we can actually put into making more iron and or making more copper, by the way. Sorry for jumping in here like this, but I do want to make sure that these robots... That one's off. Oh. I do want to make sure that we have as many robots working as fast as they can to get this all sorted and done. So we're going to stick those in there. We need a little bit more iron. There you go. That's going to give us a whole bunch of greens. It's going to take a little while, so I'm just going to bring what we have so it can start making the reds for us. So our machine, this one. There you go. I need to have more copper wire. I misclicked. And I need to have some more of this. There we go. Alright, so that will now just make some more red, giving us a lot more robots, hopefully. Which is nice. That is... Oh, that's a nice amount of green. I like it. That should be more than enough. That should be more than enough. There we go. That's only one robot. Are we over the edge already? Oh, I can't tell. Here. Nope. 199 still. Oh, right. I was dividing. I was dividing and conquering. There you go. There you... Oops. That's the wrong one. That one. Yep. There you go. And give me one more of these. Thank you. Now both of you are working. Delicious. Alright, got 6. That's 3 more. Actually, I think I'm going to stick with 200. Are all... Yeah, all robots are working. So if I go... That's 200, right? Yeah. Now if I take this away... And I'm going to stick that in a box, and we can do that. Alright, these robots, I'll just take those two, and we'll make more once we have more reds in the box. How much do we have on this side now? 8. How many do we have on this side now? 5, and they're not doing anything. Wait, are these boxes full already? No. Why are we not... Oh, the train's empty, or the only boxes that count here are empty. Okay. Okay. There you go. That should set them all on fire. Yeah. We still have got lots of copper. Let's see how iron is doing. Yeah, I got lots and lots. Maybe I make... No, it all starts with these ones, man. It all starts with these ones. It's unfortunate, but it is true. So let's set this to 10. Yep, there you go. 10 of them. And we'll leave it at that for now. I'm glad we've got 200 in the middle now. Are we surviving? 60 FPS UPS. We are not even phased. Of course we're not. I mean, we had, what, 15,000 robots flying around in the other one. Where's my purple sign setup? Well, my start of a purple sign setup. I don't know. So, what does purple need? Well, purple, of course, like we said, we need rail. We need... what was the other one again? Furnaces. And we need that one. Okay. All of these are pretty independent setups. Because I don't think I can combine any of this. Oh, that's 3 inputs. Right. That's 3 inputs as well. With the... Oh, no. I was going to say with the only exception of bricks, but this takes stone and this takes bricks. So, yeah, steel is a common factor here, but that line is way too thin to justify combining that. This takes half a second of build time. How much time do we have between purple builds? 21 seconds. So one machine going full bore could feed everything. Okay, but we won't be able to feed it that fast, I'm afraid. I think. Maybe? Because we've got robots? Depends on how we bring our bricks to these machines. That's an interesting one. This one, it takes 5 seconds. So we can only build 4 per 20 seconds. Now, we need how many? 1. Okay. Oh, we need 30 rail. Okay. So 1, we can feed 4 of these, 4 purple machines with 1 of these. That's fine. And this takes 15 seconds. So that's basically a 1-to-1. That's basically a 1-to-1 ratio. Yeah, so we could do that. But then how are we going to feed in the other ingredients? We cannot do that because that would be stupid. We need a box right there, and then we need that one right there so we can finish it with... Actually, I'd step it back 1 still. So like that. That would be the thing, right? That would be the thing. And this is very stupid what I've just done, but whatever. Yeah, hopefully you get the gist. That one there, that one there, that one there, that one there, and then one red in the middle. There you go. And not a real one, thank you. Okay, so that would be a 1-to-1 ratio for purple. Then we'd need a machine that fills train tracks, and we need a machine to do that. Now we need 1 of these for every 4 of those. And seeing as we wanted to have 8 of these... Don't know what I was doing there. 3, 4. We'd need to have... That was... There we go. I'll get there in the end. That's a nice look compared to the rest. We need 4 of these. We need 30 of these, right? Holy smackadoodle. How am I ever gonna bring bricks or stone fast enough to keep a machine going? I probably can't, so I'm gonna treat this as a 1-to-1. Because 30... Wait, it does make 2 rail. It does make 2 rail, which means we only need half of the machines that we are about to calculate. We're at only 1 rail. We've got 20 seconds for purple to make. In 20 seconds time, given half a second for rail, we can make 40 rail. No, we can make 80 rail. Because we are building 2 rail. Okay. That means we've got 1.5 machine. Is that right? No, 2.5 machine of stuff. 30, 60. Not entirely. Not entirely. A little over. Because that's 20 extra. 15. Yeah. I hope that made sense to anyone, because it didn't to me. I'm just gonna treat this as a 1-to-1, I think. I think I need to. I could do 2.5 machines. Okay, here's the thing. I think I can get away with this, but I'm not entirely sure. I am not entirely sure. Nope, I did it right. I think I should be able to get away with this. I just don't know how to feed that. I really don't. And we're gonna mix colors here, which again I really don't like. But I can't mix it up and down because these are gonna be red chips, blue chips, green chips, and this needs like 3 ingredients each. So this is gonna be a solid wall of this. I think that is the best way to do it. I think that's the best way to do it. It's nice and compact, and I think if we can feed in enough stone that these 4 machines, 2.5, 5, 10, that these 4 machines should be able to keep up with these 8, and a little over extra, but a little over actually. But seeing as the feeding of these boxes is going to be the biggest challenge in this, having a little overkill, which then underperforms, is actually good, because that would hopefully be okay then, right? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. But it does make nice and clean lines. We're going to have to wait and see if that's true. This makes 1 furnace every 5 seconds. We have 20 seconds, so we can make 4 per machine. 4, 16 total. We only need... I can't show you that this way. We only need 1 per. So yeah, 16. We'd make twice as many. So even if this is slow, the slowest loaded out of all of these, we'd probably still get away with it. I'm going to try this out. The only problem here, of course, is where in the heck is my power going to be? There is no way for us to place this inside of this. Now, I could do this with these power lines. I strongly dislike those power lines, so I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to hopefully... Let's stick with that one, actually. Be able to do... No. It's 1 off. Really? Then again... okay. Here's the point. I was going to say, who cares that it's 1 off? If I have that one there and that one there, I still touch everything. So everything's still working. But it's so much nice. It's so much nicer if you have that wire crossover and you don't need to work around that. So that's a little bit of a disappointment. Now, I don't think I want to change that because, again, I'm not going to put power poles in here. So I am going to do this, and then we're going to figure out a way to make that work inside of our block right here. We can get rid of this, and actually can get rid of that as well. We still need to set up all the boxes for this one and that one and that one. Well, that one was done, I think. So if this is our machine, that fits. Wait, do we... Does that... Can I... Oh, no, I cannot. I cannot make that work. Can I make this work? I would be so happy if I could make this work. The only thing that is in the way... Oh, is everything. Never mind. I misread that. This, however, works deliciously. Oh, shoot. There we go. This works just fine. You could make it one smaller to fit power nicely. How could I make it one smaller, though? I suppose I could. I suppose I could. Wouldn't look as nice because this is then smushed into halfway position. But you are right. We could smush this. Instead of there, we could smush it like this. It would make the distance between these 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. No, it would make the distance different than what it was. They were equal. Now they're not. I could smush it even further by having red be there, but that might just be pushing it looks-wise. I don't think I want to do that. But it does mean we have those wires together. I want to keep that in mind if I'm actually one off in between here, right? But it doesn't seem like I would be. Did I put power in here? I did not put power in here. What a nincompoop. Okay, let's just make that obviously symmetrical. So that's nice. This is good. That means I don't need to worry about power there. I will need to make sure that power gets there, though, because I took that out. And I will need to place that back. So something like that does not touch the outside. So we do something like that. No, that. I'm going to get rid of those cross wires, by the way. Do we touch the outside? We do not touch the outside of this. I am a horrible person. Yep. Wait. If we have purple in... Oh, it's like I planned it. I mean, of course I planned it. Everything I do is well thought out in advance, and nothing gets built on the fly. Anyway, I think I want to do it this way, but maybe move this one in line with that one, which I don't want to do, but we know it can, and get rid of that cross one. It still touches, so that's fine. We could do the same here as well, by the way. Get rid of that one. These ones do not touch, but the factories are the same distance away. There's 3 in between here. There's 2 in between there. If I smush it 1, there would be 3 in between both sides. I don't think I care too much about that. No, I don't think I care too much about that, actually. We could make this into a straight line, but then we'd be outside of the build area there. It does touch that one now. This is now a straight line. It's a little bit outside of the build area, and we could move... Okay, we've basically got everything inside our block, right? So I'm happy about that. It's a little bit weird looking, but you know, so am I. That's okay. I smell PS. What do you mean you smell BS? I mean, you can smell a lot, but... do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? Do you want to smelt bricks in here for purple? Yes, I was thinking about using this area. Wait, says Mr. Abscotty, Twitch has smell-o-vision now? Yes, Twitch has definitely got smell-o-vision. Especially for you. Yeah, I was thinking about doing smelting in here, maybe like this. I'm not entirely sure. We're going to think about that. We've got room plenty in here. I want to be as close to whatever train station is going to be here. And however that's going to look. To make that happen. Because the shorter the distance from train station to inside, the better it is, basically. I mean, theoretically, I could have... Oh my, now you've got me thinking. Theoretically, I could have a train that comes in real close, like, and just have a box there. And just smelt that way. Well, obviously not 5 per, but... And then just output that directly into this area. That makes sense. Would that make sense? Could I even do that? Yes, I could. Yes, I could. I could even just do that. Oh my, oh my. Of course, I don't know how I would do coal, but, you know, we could work around that. Oh boy. We could have... Well, we are kind of limited by how much train we can park in here, because it has to go in and out. So the corner is the biggest issue, of course. It has to go in, go down. This is going to be the shortest train ever. We can have one wagon right in there, maybe not. Oh shit, sorry about making you think. Mr. Abscotty warned us about this. Indeed. So that's never gonna work. This is obviously not gonna work. By the way, that also means it's obviously never gonna work to have a train inside a block. Which means trains will always have to park on the main track. Ooh, where you want to put the station? Look, don't ask me like realistic questions, okay? That's not what we are about here. We don't have realistic expectations, and we don't have realistic wishes and dreams. We just have our fantasy, and we'll make it work. That's how it always has been, and I think I'm having a stroke. That's how it always has worked, is what I was trying to say. It's not a realistic question. Fair enough. Getting back to the matter at hand. Do I want to smush that, or do I not want to smush that? I cannot. I could go a little bit wider and have 4 in there, maybe. Or I could just have another bunch here. Gosh darn it. I mean, that's an option too, right? I mean, we can have more charging points. I'm not sure how you are going to move enough stone for military and science and purple science by bots. This will be interesting. Well, you have to lower your expectations, baby. Baby? Yeah, baby. I'm Sammy Davis Jr., man. Dig it. You have to lower your expectations Maybe. That's what I was trying to say. Did we start dating and you didn't tell me? Yes, and you still have to buy me a ring. Anyway. I'm not aiming for a certain science per minute, right? We are not aiming for 300 science... Oop, stop hitting mic again. 300 science a minute or 200 science a minute. We are aiming for any number of science per minute. As long as it just works, right? If I were to be aiming for a certain number of science per minute, I would definitely use belts. Do things differently. We are aiming to do science at some stage. Indeed. Which, speaking of which, we still need to do some smelting in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That still works. If I copy that, thank you. 1, 2, 3. And if I cut that, we could center that maybe like so. It's not really centered. That would be centered, but whatever. Centered between these two. I could also go like this, by the way. If I no, because that looks ugly down there. I could just go like that on top of that one. Sure. Does that look centered? It kind of maybe does. So let's keep it that way. And then we do that one. Same goes for this side. One box is probably... Well, one box of this might actually be fast enough. One box of that might actually be fast enough. Is 12 smelters enough? Why are you asking me? I don't know these things. Let's have a look at purple again. Wait, why am I looking at purple? I don't need to look at purple. I need to look at... which one was it? This one. This one! 5-second crafting time for 10 bricks. Okay. You know what? That should be fine. That should be fine! Can I fit 3 in here? Probably not. Probably not too. So, question. What is better? One box that feeds 10 machines, given that we are feeding that one box by robots, or 10 boxes feeding 10 machines? Isn't it better to have one box feeding 10 machines so the robots still need to bring the same amount of, resources to that one box, but it's only the one box? The amount of resources going in doesn't change. The place where it is placed, however, does change. I am not sure if that is actually better. It's obviously a hypothetical question, because I can't feed 10 machines with one box, but I could maybe combine these boxes in the center here as input for both machines. How the heck do you feed? Like I said, it's magic. Okay, fine. Never mind. I'm never asking you guys a question again. We could do that, maybe. Does that fit there? Well, if we move that, we're going to have a whole bunch of smelting in here. If we get these ones on the inside, then put those ones there and those ones there. That could be a thing. Make it real small. But then again, do we need that much? I mean, it couldn't hurt. Okay, so if we take out this... I want that on that side. And we do that. Whoops. Actually, Let's make one and then copy that. Poopy. There we go. We take out this. We have a clean outside, and once we have a clean outside... oops, that's not what I meant to do at all. We could... I don't really care where it is. There, and we could... There. Now we've got double the amount of smelting going on, but also double the... Well, the same amount of boxes, but double the amount of resources needed. That's going to be a little bit hard. A belt? Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Whose idea was it to build without belts anyway? Jerks. Can't make that go down. I could make these ones go from the side. We'd have two extra steps. What would that do? Nothing. Awesome. That's exactly what... Oh, no. Wait, hold on. Power. Power is an issue. Power is an issue that we are not going to ignore. I'm going to put these back where they were. I cannot put power in here unless I have two more steps. Now I can move this up one. I want it to be in the middle here. That's what I'm trying to aim for. I can move this one up one, and I can move this down one if I move these ones out of the way and feed them from the side. That might not be... blame Mr. Andrew. It's always his bad ideas. That is... Not today. Not today. Today, he gets a pass. So that, unfortunately, we cannot combine that. Well, we cannot combine that, obviously. Get rid of those wires, please. Thank you. Whoa. Let's replace all of these anyway. All of these need to be blue. And all of these I can actually copy from here, I think. No, because these are wires. I don't like wires. There we go. Wait, how does this work? Wait, how does this work? I'm confused. I mean, that's nothing new, basically, but still. No, I'm really confused now. That one goes there. That one goes there and there, there and there. There and there. There it is. Okay, sorry. Oh god, more of them. More of them! What is that? Let's try to make it a straight line. There we go. No more wooden boxes anywhere. Cool. That means we can pull this one down. Beep boop. Do I want to pull this 2 down and have that touch that, or do I need to touch that? I think I'm just going to go with this one. Why not? Okay, so we've got lots and lots of smelting going on. We've got all the colors of the rainbow being, well, eventually, being built. And we haven't even strayed that far. Oh, no. We haven't even strayed that far away from the edge yet of where we are reaching to the back. Now, the downside is I just noticed that we are missing one step there. So this all needs to move in straight up to that one. Otherwise, it won't fit. Because that, see, now it does. That means this needs to move. Otherwise, we won't have outputs for our machines right there. So we're going to do something like that. Because, I don't know, reasons. It's unfortunate that it doesn't line up with that. But that is... I don't think I can do anything about that. Okay, Mr. Today, Mr. Andrew gets a pass. Blame is transferred to Mr. Sam the Bannerman. This is true. This is true. You are right. I agree with that. I agree with that wholeheartedly. It's always Mr. Sam the Bannerman. It's so... Why does he have to be this difficult every time? Anyway, yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate this does not line up. Now, we could make it line up. We could make it line up. Would that be a nice idea? Boys and girls? I think we could. I think we could and make it nice and square with the power. That is not bad. That was a good decision. That was a good decision. See, this is my decision. My decisions are always good. Anyway, that still lines up with that one. Just on the edge, but sure, that's fine with me. Do we want to move this out a little bit as well? Time? No! I got 3 minutes, my clock says. Thank you for the warning, sir. So that used to be there. Beep, bop, beep, bop. Beep. Bop. Let me look, let me look. Normally it takes you 5 minutes to see the message. This is true. This is true. Cannot center that. That is centered upon that. Actually, we can. I think that is. If I place that one down like so, am I correct in assuming that that is... Nope. That, well, yes, it is. Outside. Wait. 1, 2. Inside. 1, 2. No, this is the third one. What am I doing? Am I drunk? Oh, I cannot line it up. Okay. This is good enough. This is good enough. And I don't mind the gap there. Mind the gap. Do we still touch the boxes, though? Oh, easily, I think. Yeah. Not even worried about it. Not even worried about it. Can we line up some power here as well? No. No, that's never going to be a thing, because that is too weirdly placed. Yeah, we're going to ignore that. This is all fine. I'm actually pretty happy with what we've achieved. Stuffing it all into one ginormous area. Now, because everything is, like, really tightly packed, must be improving. Trying out being nice. It's not going well. You're all being dicks. Oh, wait, can't say that on YouTube. Meanies. Because this is all so tightly packed in the center of this thing, basically, because that's our real center. Proud to serve. Thank you, sir. It does mean we need to have our colors be put out to pasture. No, that's the wrong saying. Our colors be put back into the center line here and have a separate lab over here. Well, maybe not over here. This might be where the white science is going to go, but you know what I'm trying to say. We are definitely going to have the labs be somewhere else, which is going to be interesting, because what slowdown is that going to create if we have the colors created here, but they need to be transported somewhere else? Oof, that might be a thing. I'm going to pick this up. Actually going to copy this. Stick this in my pocket. Oh God, where did it go? That's not that one. Oh no. I've lost it. Oh, there it is. Doopy-doopy-doo. Give me all the colors, like that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. Perfect. Now I know which one it is. Then I can erase this one. Beep-de-boop. Unerase all the bricks, or the deleted items. Perfect. Wait. Perfect. Okay. So, as a final thing today, let's see how many robots we have in a box. 5. I am not unhappy with that number. However, I am going to improve it just a little bit, because we should have... There you go. 60 reds. We are so rich right now. All right, let's put 60 reds in here. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to put all of them in. I don't care. This is how I roll. That gets us another 7 robots right away. So we have 12 more, which is rather nice. All the robots are now picking our... oh, this box is emptied out. This used to be 3.2. This is... oh my. I'm going to stick all the robots in here. I'm going to stick all the robots in here. We do have 200 in here still. Yes, yes. And all of them are working. I'm going to stick all 12 in here. So we've got 22 now in here. And we need them all. Because we are smelting... we are not even close to smelting fast enough. Not even close. We need 200 in this area alone. I am going to make all of these all of these boxes available to them. At least on this side. I don't know if I want to keep these ones on the top. But I don't want these trains to be stuck here forever. So I'm making all of these boxes available. The more robots we get in this area, the faster these will be emptied out. I don't know how we are doing copper-wise. We still have a bunch of copper in there. So there's 1.2k there, 1.8k there. So that means, you know, in theory we have 3k. Well, not in theory. In actuality, we have 3,000 ore still in this train. Is that gonna... you know what? I'm gonna leave that. I want to see if that resolves itself in time. And if that time is maybe too long. That is that. You'll still need to cover robo... you still need robot coverage for the rightmost chests. Or boxes. No, I checked that. Hold on. I checked that and made sure that that wasn't the case. So you're talking about these ones, right? These boxes on the outside. These are the rightmost. You're right. You're right. I hate this game. I hate everything. Life sucks. No. I forgot about those. Okay. Cool. Thank you, Mr. Rusty Troll. You are absolutely right. Well, you know what? We're going to think about that long and hard. That saves us 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. But 1, 2, 3, 4 steps doesn't change anything about the fact that we are screwed and we don't have 4 steps. Okay. That just means I need to have... unfortunately, I need to have these ones be here. Or whatever the equivalent of that is, because I think I'm off by 1, but that's okay. So that would mean these would still need to be here. That's not too bad, because it does give us extra charging points. It's a little less... it's a little bit more sloppy than I would like to see it, but it does give us power... or it does give us access to these ones back here. Yeah. It is what it is. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. But we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out next time. Next time. For now, oh my goodness, look at the amount of... how many robots are actually picking up iron? 60, 70, 75, which is... I mean, it's a good thing. Oh, this box right here. 14. We need lots more robots picking up iron, obviously, but we also need a lot more smelting going on. Can we have a look, by the way, at our smelting? Sorry, I know I'm actually supposed to stop the episode right now, but I'm interested, okay? This was about 3 minutes ago, so this trend seems to be okay. Going from 21 on average, 17, 23, 19, let's say 20 on average, to an average of, I'm going to call that one, 47. Yeah, that's a nice little line right there, right? Yeah, that seems that's low point right here. So 47. We've effectively doubled the amount of smelting we are doing at the moment. So not bad, but we definitely need to improve yet more. We definitely need to improve yet more. Then, like I said, I probably need like 200 robots in here just to keep. Alright, well, I just had a thought, and we might be in trouble. I don't know. We're going to see if this is going to work and how many robots I actually need and how many charging stations I actually going to need. Yeah, we're going to find out. Most of your iron plate output seems to be going straight to steel. That's visually. Look, the robots follow the same straight line, so I do believe that the division or the way they divide the what goes where is actually very. All the evidence I've seen is that it is very 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 and not. This is the closest, so everything in 1, and then 1 is saturated, then we go to 2. So 2 is saturated, then we go to 3. It does seem, from all the other evidence I've seen, like these boxes right here, and the boxes at Science, that it is really round robin. Yes, definitely round robin. It seems to be fair. That does not go the same way for pickup, because you can see that right here. This is the only box they're using right now. Since I've opened up all of these boxes, they are going to pick from the closest one. That's just the way it is. There's nothing we can do about that. That being said, that is it for today. That is it for today. I will be back on Sunday with some more Factorio fun. But that means we have only one thing left to say, and that is to say thank you to my patrons for sponsoring this channel. It helps, it motivates. Thank you very much. And to anyone else, I'll say thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you did, subscribe to the channel, comment down below if you have any suggestions or ideas. My name is Diablo, and I will see you next time.